Strength through simplicity, why a simple life builds unshakable resolve. The essence of willpower stems from a sense of moderation that can easily be lost in the allure of luxury. In life, resilience and achievement go hand in hand, much like two sides of a coin. Noble virtues can easily waver and ultimately fade away in the whirlwind of extravagance. Only when one's spirit is pure and untempted by material desires can they cultivate a strong will to overcome life's challenges. As ancient wisdom suggests, true strength arises from simplicity and integrity, while indulgence leads to its loss. Those who live modestly often possess hearts as pure as ice and jade, while those wrapped in fine garments and rich foods may willingly become slaves to their desires. A clear conscience flourishes through simplicity, whereas wealth can corrupt one's character. Individuals who embrace a simple lifestyle tend to embody virtue, while those drawn to opulence may resort to degrading actions. A person's ambitions are most evident when their soul is untainted and free from greed. Unfortunately, one's integrity is often compromised by the relentless pursuit of material gain and pleasure. True ambition and moral fortitude arise from a life of moderation. When someone becomes overly consumed by materialism, their aspirations can be overshadowed by base desires. The temptation of indulgence can lead individuals to compromise their values, with some even resorting to unethical means for personal gain. This isn't merely a gamble, it's the insidious nature of greed at play, urging people to forsake their principles. 1:55. The text discusses how, as described in capitalist theory, once profits reach a certain level, capital becomes increasingly bold. If there's a profit of 10%, it will be utilized everywhere. With a 20% profit, it becomes even more active. At 50%, it disregards risks, and at 100%, it might break any human laws. With a staggering 300% profit, it could commit any crime, even if it means harming others in the relentless pursuit of material gain. Such individuals often lack noble principles and, unless they genuinely repent from within, they won't heed anyone else's advice. It's truly unfortunate to see people like this. After Liu Bei's death, his son Liu Shan took over. Due to his mother's lineage, he was nicknamed Liu Do, believed by some to be a sign of a destined ruler. However, Liu Shan proved to be weak and inept. Following the deaths of capable ministers, in 263 AD, the Shu Han state fell to Wei. After surrendering to Wei's ruler, Cao Mao, he was given a title and Lak Gong which came with a salary but no real power, and was ordered to move to the capital, Luoyang. During a banquet, Sima Zhao deliberately arranged for performances of Shu music in front of Liu Shan. While his attendants mourned their lost country, Liu Shan appeared cheerful, telling Sima Zhao that he felt happy and didn't miss Shu at all. He seemed completely detached from the fate of his former kingdom, leading some to label him as someone who couldn't even stand up for himself. Liu Shan accepted his situation without ambition, listening only to flattery while ruling. In a world filled with indulgence, some individuals become too cozy with flatterers and artists, losing sight of their father's unfulfilled legacy. Whether rich or poor, one should avoid greed. Succumbing to pleasure can lead to a loss of ambition and integrity. Maintaining a simple heart allows us to rise above trivial desires and set loftier goals in life. When someone becomes consumed by material pleasures, they will go to great lengths to protect their own interests. Obsessing over material wealth can even cause one to compromise their very soul. Those who truly understand the insignificance of money and power are often the ones who live most freely. In fact, the simplest joys in life tend to last the longest, like plain water, which refreshes more than any fancy drink. Within simplicity lies greatness. Truly remarkable individuals pursue a pure and authentic spiritual realm. As Zhuangzi suggests, a wise person has no ego, no personal attachments, and seeks no accolades. The ideals of sages and enlightened beings represent the pinnacle of character in Zhuangzi's philosophy. He further asserts that the true sage is simply an ordinary person. This means that the most extreme form of wisdom is found in being normal. People shouldn't become overly fixated on material life. Instead, nurturing a balanced spirit allows for harmony with the world. These truths can be understood by a 3-year-old, yet even an 80-year-old may struggle to embody them fully. Finding inner peace isn't a simple task. Wise individuals believe that those who can embrace a modest lifestyle possess a purity of spirit akin to crystal-clear ice. In contrast, those chasing wealth often flatter the powerful and become enslaved by material desires. Personal ambitions can only flourish when greed for possessions and the pursuit of fame fade away. Even if one has countless homes, just a small space to sleep is enough. We've heard similar sentiments many times, yet true introspection seems rare. Regardless of having millions in assets, a noble heart is essential for a fulfilling life. Only simplicity can lead to genuine contentment, allowing us to see what truly matters. Take, for instance, couples who face hardships together. Once their material needs are met, they may find themselves unable to enjoy their newfound wealth together. There's a story about a poor couple where the husband fell from scaffolding and was left incapacitated. His wife cared for him for years, earning the sympathy of many online, which led to community support. After media coverage, authorities urged the construction company to compensate them, resulting in a total of around $60,000 USD. Ironically, despite this financial windfall, the couple ended up divorcing over disagreements about managing their newfound wealth. They realized that after striving for material gain, it wasn't as fulfilling as they had imagined. There were still deeper needs that remained unaddressed. Pursuing or resenting a companion who has journeyed with us can often lead to exhaustion. Instead of chasing after what we lack, we should cherish our current lives, no matter how simple they may seem. Some believe that having extensive knowledge only brings anxiety, yet families with a long-standing academic tradition truly appreciate the value of wisdom. Deep understanding helps individuals clarify their ambitions and fosters a sense of calm and dignity that naturally permeates the family. Each word spoken reflects on the nation and the world, discussing history that spans millennia and crafting powerful narratives about tradition. Even if one isn't a recluse, just an ordinary family sharing everyday stories filled with both bitterness and sweetness, there exists a profound inner peace that allows them to witness the ever-changing winds of life without losing composure. As ancient wisdom suggests, who can turn muddy water clear by keeping it still? Who can foster growth by maintaining stability? To truly understand oneself, one must cultivate a tranquil mind. A calm heart represents a state of serenity and detachment, a higher realm of existence. A positive mindset can facilitate personal growth, but it's only through navigating life's ups and downs, along with the complexities of love and hate, that one can achieve spiritual transcendence. A peaceful mind is not just a way of living, it's a remarkable quality that elevates one beyond the mundane, reaching the pinnacle of life experience. One day, several monks engaged in a lengthy debate about the term enlightenment. They approached Master Chi Tian and asked him what true enlightenment meant. After listening, the master explained that enlightenment lies in tranquility. His disciples felt a bit confused by this. During lunchtime, Master Chi Tian took his disciples to a plum garden at the foot of the mountain, where ripe plums hung from the branches, exuding a delightful fragrance. The master encouraged his disciples to pick some plums, and then he let each of them taste the sweet plum juice, which was as sweet as honey. After they finished eating, Master Chi Tian led them to a small pond, bent down to scoop up some water, and drank it. He then invited his disciples to try it as well. The disciples followed their master's lead and tasted the pond water. Master Chi Tian asked them how the water from the small pond tasted. They licked their lips and replied that it was much sweeter than the water they usually drank. From now on, they decided to drink from this pond. After this, the master instructed another disciple to fetch more water, and they all returned to the temple together. After lunch, Master Chi Tian had each disciple taste the water again, but this time they spat it out, grimacing because it smelled like rotten grass. At that moment, Master Chi Tian explained why the same pond water tasted different. He pointed out that when they first drank it, they had just eaten plums, and the sweetness had masked the bitterness of the water. The disciples agreed with him. The Master continued, saying that even though we may have experienced many things in life, we still might not see their true nature clearly. This is because some things are obscured by illusions and superficiality. Enlightenment is about understanding this truth. Only when we maintain a peaceful heart and let go of vanity and distractions can we truly perceive the essence of reality. What we're discussing here is the profound realization that achieving inner peace allows us to see beyond the chaos of the world. Only with a tranquil heart can we truly understand the essence of life. When our hearts are clouded by superficial desires, we tend to focus solely on material wealth and success, which can blind us to what really matters. It's essential to cultivate a calm heart to navigate through life. This way, we can discover our true selves. Attaining a state of serene contentment is the highest form of grace, enabling us to remain clear-headed and not lose our way. In the midst of life's overwhelming flavors, there exists a refreshing breeze and a bright moon. We must remember that integrity and principles are noble qualities that can easily be swayed by material temptations. A simple and modest lifestyle nurtures resilience and helps maintain dignity in today's society, where materialism often reigns. It's crucial to stay alert and appreciate genuine spiritual values to avoid getting swept away in distractions that lead us to lose ourselves, ultimately guiding us toward a peaceful and joyful existence. We will conclude our sharing here. Thank you sincerely for taking the time to listen. Once again, I wish you and your families happiness, success, and tranquility in life. With warm regards, I look forward to seeing you again soon.